Welcome to the mailroom. So you're watching this because you decided to volunteer, and for that we are so grateful. So let us go through some of the basics. First of all, where everything is. These are the mailboxes. They're listed by site number. This is the working counter where you'll sort letters. Over here we have the flats under the window. We call them flats because the packages are flat. Next, we have the shelves for the packages or the boxes. Notice that they should be having the smallest footprint on the shelf possible with the writing on the narrow edge. We'll get to that later. Then we have the sign-in stuff. Over here is where we process the flats. And this is the leads desk. Okay, now that we have the map, we can get into the nitty-gritty. If the mail is not here by 2 o'clock, your lead will call you and let you know that you can stay home until you get a text or a call from her or him. Sorry, Eric. The reason that we're sticklers about this is because the lead has a lot of work to do before you get there. And if somebody else is sitting there talking to you, or even just actually hovering, it can be really distracting. So please give your leads some respect and let them get these jobs done before you arrive and they can work with you. As you can see, our Nikki is a really fast worker, but she still needs that time to herself to get it all done. If you're doing letters and magazines, your first job will be to sort them into the different bins. First, sort the letters, then sort the magazines. The magazines will be on top because they're bigger. When you add letters to a mailbox that has a magazine in it, fold it like a taco and stick it in the box. Please don't eat the taco. The mail goes into the box that has the name below the box, not above, not next door. Please be careful.
All right, this is the proper way to put a letter in a mailbox. I'm looking, this is from Miss Gloria Betosh. She's in site 104. I go to 104. As I'm looking at this, and I'm placing it all the way to the front of her box.
If anything is off at all, please give the letter to your lead. They will go and research it and correct any problems. If your job is to label packages, here's how you go about it. The first thing you'll do is check the label on the box and make sure that the site number is correct. If they've moved and they have a different site number, just go ahead and change it on the box and the green slip. Next, you're going to write out the green slip, site number, and then the name. And then you're going to do the same on the box itself. You'll put site number first and then their name. Next, you're going to date stamp the back of the green slip and the label on the box. Please only do one package at a time. We're not in a race and there's no hurry. Take your time. John does an excellent job of this. He puts in the site number and then gives it a circle, which just makes that number pop. And we really love that. Thank you, John. See how pretty that is? And then the name will go second. Also notice that he's putting this label on the narrow part of the box because we want the smallest footprint to be on the shelf. Not like he just put the box. This was wrong, and Nikki is going to demonstrate how he should put it. There you go. Now it has a smaller footprint and will take less room on the shelf. Remember, the number goes first and then the name. And please write the name and the number larger than this example.
So on our mailbox rack, we have the very light boxes on the top shelf, and they'll be in order of site number. Then we'll have these boxes that fit on this shelf, also on site number order. And then these two racks for medium-sized boxes, or boxes that fit on these shelves, on site number order. And then the bottom shelf will be for large boxes or very heavy boxes on the bottom.
Good job. The last job is the flats. If you get the flats, you get a sit-down job over at the side desk, and you're going to use the same technique that the package person does, in that you're going to first check the address and the site number and the name against the member list. If there's a discrepancy, change it according to the list because they might have traded sites. If it's medicine, you shake it, you can hear pills, then you use a yellow slip. And if it's not, you use a green slip. You date stamp both the green slip and the label on the package. And then you're going to write the number, site number, and then the name with a big felt pen at the top. Now, if it's medicine, you're going to have to roll that package up so that when you're done rolling it, the number and the name will show, and then you put a rubber band around it. For the green slip packages or flats, you just simply lay it flat and they're going to go into the bins. Next, we sort the flats into the bins. They get sorted by number, starting with the lowest site numbers and progressing to the highest ones. Always numbers first and then the names. We thank you so much